Hi guys, good evening. It's Lee Gamer UK here, coming back at you with some more Madden Ultimate Team 25. The temptation of this 10 times Grand Elite Platinum pack was just too much for me to resist. I've seen a few guys open this pack so far, and I've got to say that everybody that I've seen open it has managed to sort of get quite a few million out of the pack. So anything between 1 million and 2 million. So I hadn't realised that being in the UK, the times are a bit different in terms of when season 2 ends. I believe it's 10:30 on the East Coast Eastern time. Over here in the UK, I think that's usually around 3:30. Being as I'm at work tomorrow, and it's just gone 11 minutes past 1 in the morning over here. I thought I'd better do it now before I hit work tomorrow and completely forget about it and lose the opportunity. So I thought, with all the content that's coming, there's a load of content being released. We've got a double header of Team of the Week tomorrow. We've got season 3, of course, starting tomorrow. And we've got Angry Runs, and of course everybody's favourite promo, Most Feared. We've already had the leak earlier in the week, so really looking forward to that. And as most people, for anything like me, you save your coins up for the first of the big season promos, which is Most Feared. And I just couldn't resist getting this deal. We'd made around 200k from the trio pack earlier today. So we were sat at 2.6 million earlier today. We're now, as you can see, 2.8. We just sold that Harrison Smith that we listed quite above market value for what it was selling for. So although the market seemed to be on quite a low after the glitch pack that a lot of guys bought, I always seem to miss out on those glitches. So I'm always sort of late to the party with those. I always seem to miss out on them. So I've got to find a way of signing up to various people's Twitter accounts to sort of try and get a head start on finding out about those glitches. But yeah, usually they seem to happen in the in the mornings, and because I'm in the UK, it's usually around 3:30 when those promos or certain resets happen in the US. So usually I'm not getting to sort of play, especially on a Tuesday and Wednesday when I work. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get a head start on some of those glitches and hopefully hit one or two of them, because there's bound to be more. But anyway, yes. So we've just topped up our 5850 points to hopefully buy this platinum pack. As I said, I've seen a few guys open this, and you can get anywhere from I think at the bare minimum, if you ended up just opening 80s all the way through, which let's be honest, you'd have to have absolutely crazy bad luck to do that. You would end up with, I think I worked it out to be about 700k or thereabouts. So as you can see, we get to open 50 players. So there's 10 packs, 5 in each pack. If we look at the info, you can see that you have a 10% chance. So you would expect to you'd be unlucky not to hit at least one of those 84s. I forget exactly what they sell for. I know the 83s go for 77, so I think the 84s are 100 and something. So I think I'm pretty sure they're over 100. We know the 80s are 14, the 81s are 23, the 82s again I don't know exactly, but they do add up if you hit the 81s and the 82s, so it's not too bad. But you want to avoid hitting 80s across the board with these packs. But as I said, the absolute lowest that you're going to get from this is 700,000. That's if you hit all 80s. The OPs that we hit, some of those 85s, I think they go up to, I think that's the max that they go up to. Is it 85 or 86 maybe? So it would be absolutely fantastic to open one of those. I'm not sure how lucky we're going to be with this, but anything over the million mark, I think that I would be happy with. So, as I said, it resets tomorrow, so I felt I better do this tonight to make sure that I don't forget. I think that with all the content that's coming out, we're going to need quite a decent amount of coins to be able to sort of compete. I haven't gone online yet ranked. I've been playing some of the house rules games. I've definitely got better at reading defences, and feel my game's improved quite a bit with, as you can see, an overall 86 teams. So I've also had a few hidings in the champions modes, so I am expecting when that ends that I think I'll get a Hail Mary pack from that, so I'll have to double check when that ends. I think that might actually coincide with the end of season 2 tomorrow. But without further ado, let's dive in. Let's open this pack and see what we've got. So there we go. As you can see, we get 10 of these that contain 5 each. So what I like to do usually is start in the middle. So I'm going to carry on with that philosophy and see what we have with the first pack. So start out with an 80 Matt Stafford, another 80. Okay, there we go. There's an 82. Let's just have a quick reminder of what 82 goes for. So we'll be at 28. Okay, yeah, 40. So 40, 68. So 82. No, 23, 82. So that's over 100 for that. So I think you can mark them here, can't you? Yeah, so 105 for that first pack. So if we kept that pace, we'd be over the million mark. So let's go with number 3. See if we get a bit more luck and avoid some of those 80s. There we go. So there's 40k, Keenan Allen. There's another 14k. There we go, CJ Ham, another 40. There we got a Mitch Wishnowsky. And an 81. So that's a slightly better pack. So 131 there. So we're over the 200k mark. So let's press on with the next pack. Let's go with number 4. So another 80, Matt Gay. An 82. An 81. Another 80. So we really want to hit some of those 83s and 84s. We haven't seen any yet, but I'll take a couple of 82s. That's going to be over 100 again, so 131. I think that might be the best that we've done. I think that's the the best pack so far. So what have we got left? We've got 7, so let's open the pack in the middle. See if this brings us a bit of luck. There we go. So that's our first 83. So I'm just going to remind myself. These are 77k, if I remember. There we go, yeah, 77k. So that's what we want to see. 84s would be even better. I really don't think we're going to hit one of those. But you never know. There's 81 Greg Zerline, and then we start to hit the 80s. But really pleased with 83. Let's make it an 82. There we go. Another CJ Ham. So this is probably going to be our best yet. Let's have a look. 168. That's not bad at all. That's the kind of pack that we're hoping to hit. So we've got 6 left. Let's go with the second one. This will be the halfway point. So we'll do a running total after to see what we've got in full. So that's another 23k there. Tremaine Edmonds, Another 81 with Tua Tagovailoa. Definitely butchered pronouncing his name there. Young Hoku, another 81. We're bound to hit the 80s now, aren't we? Right, could we get a full streak of 81s? That'd be interesting. No, so let's have a quick shufty what we've got there. So yeah, not a great pack. I mean, of course, it's better than all 80s. That pretty much takes us halfway through. So let's go with the mid pack again. And let's hope for those 83s. Right, so we've got Taylor Moton as an 80. Chris Boswell, nice, 82. I'll take that. It's a 40k. Nick Folk, 23k. And then we get Mike. Yeah, a couple of 80s there. So I forgot to do a total, but it's probably just about 100, I think, that one. So down to the last 4 now. We should be approaching that million mark now, I think. So we've got an 80 there. Another 80. Please don't be an 80 across the board. That'd be... Oh, there we go. An Harrison Butker. Beautiful. Give us another 83. Nice. Right, so that's obviously the best pack. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing Bourgeois. Is that? Right, let's have a look. So this is going to be nearly 200. So definitely the best pack so far. We definitely needed that. We've got 3 left. Let's go with the middle one. See if we can get some more of those 83s. I think that's 3 83s now we've got, right? We've got Sam Laporta as an 80. Another 80 for Chris Godwin. An 81, another Young Hoku. Really want to hit an 80 here. Come on, 83. There we go. Thomas Morstead. So 114. So the low end again of the packs. Getting to the last 2 now. So let's get the last one. Really hoping we get some 83s. Okay, we've got an 82, that's fine. 40k. Then we've got an 81. Another 81. Come on, give me that 83. Give me that 83. There we go. So a couple of 82s, a couple of 81s. That's going to be not a bad pack, 140k. Brings us down to our last pack. So I think it's going to be quite low. I think the low million. I think this will end up being 1.1 maybe, unless we hit some 83s in this last pack. We've got another 82 CJ Ham, 81 Tommy Townsend, and here's their last one. Please be good. One for good luck. And it's an 80. Of course, it was always going to be an 80, wasn't it, to close it out? So there we go. We bought everything. I think I'm going to swerve the 4 times trophy elite pack. Let's just head over to the team view and have a look and do a total to see what we end up with these platinums. So we did hit a few 83s there. How many did we get? That's 2 so far, 2 83s, 3. Let's have a look. So 1.3 million, so seems to be about right what people are getting from this pack. So I've seen people go 1 million up to 2 million, so it's probably middle of the road really. I don't think there's any point really in trying to sell these and squeezing a little bit more money out of them, because everybody's probably going to be buying that pack. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get these sold and take our 1.31 million tax free. Thank you very much. So that pushes us up over the 4 million mark now. So yeah, it's may not be as crazy high as some of you guys. We do have a couple of guys still left to sell in here as well from the trio pack we did, so we might as well just get these listed while we're here. This will probably take us over the 200k mark. We should be at about 225 profit from that trio pack. We still also got Ken Houston that we can sell. So we definitely got lucky with the beast mode that we sold for 160 and the cheetah for 100. So the beast mode was 150 and the cheetah was 160, I think. I mean, I think they were a bit lower. I think that pack glitch definitely did drive the prices down, just because the auction house ends up being flooded with a lot of those players that people pulled from those Core Elite. Was it Core Elite and Core Action packs? I think they were. Well, pretty much the same pack that's in that trio. So anyway, we'll list some of these, but yeah, 1.3 million. So that should give us enough for what we want to do with these upcoming promos. And I've still sort of got. Oh, we've still got the Trayvon Diggs as well to sell. So I've still got the trophy, the 4 trophy pack, but I've seen about 6 people open that now in various videos on the internet, and I've not, or on YouTube or Twitch, and I've not seen anybody get anything out of that pack. So I really do think that it's going to be really difficult to break even with that pack. So it might be one that I'm right to avoid. You know, especially when I've just paid for this pack. I wouldn't want to drop below the 3 million mark and buy that pack and end up ending the night on a super low. I mean, as I said, I don't think it resets until tomorrow at 3:30 UK time. So I've got a little over 12 hours, 13, 14 hours or something like that to sleep on it, have a think about whether I want to spend and risk the coins on that, because I'm sure once it's gone and I know nothing's there, you always, this is always the thing, isn't it? You always think you've got the chance of getting like the Reggie White that's there or limited or whatever, but I mean, I haven't seen anybody open anything any good. I've seen people open these packs, and the return on it is, I think I said in one of the other videos, I sort of base things on how long it takes me to do a certain thing, and how long it takes you to earn a certain amount of money, and that translates to what you're prepared to, what you see as value, I guess, for your time. Because you could sit there grinding all of this stuff, but I mean, look how long it takes you to make a million, and I can always sit and do a few extra hours of work, and in that time, and be net up essentially. Obviously, you're not enjoying playing the game as you would be as when compared to working, but I mean, this is sort of what we do. You realise as you get older, you're essentially exchanging time for money. You're swapping your time to work for other people, and they compensate you with money. And the older you get, the time becomes more valuable, because you can't get any more. Whereas with money, you can always make more money. You can't always get more time. So that's sort of the way that that's sort of my philosophy, the way that I look at things. But I mean, as to whether I think that pack's worth it, I think for sure it is. You know, if you want to be getting a competitive team as most feared releases, I mean, for me, it was about 40 pounds or equivalent. Because I'm also a member of EA Play, you get like a discount on top of that as well. So um, to get 1.3 million coins would have taken quite a lot of grinding. And as I said before, the most feared is my favourite promo, or one of my favourite promos, and at the very least, it's the first of the big promos that I think everybody looks forward to. And I haven't decided what players that I feel like I want to pick up yet. I mentioned before that it's probably not going to be the Brock Purdy, just because we've only just got the Pat Mahomes, the Showtime, and I've been having a lot of fun with him, to be honest, after using the Michael Penix for so long, and having Tebow before that. They having a left-handed quarterback, it just something just feels like it's not quite right this year. It just feels a bit janky, especially on rollouts. It just feels like they get a bit stuck in the mud. Just something feels a bit off. And as soon as I went back to a righty and with this Pat Mahomes card, I just felt like I was free. Like he just felt super responsive. His throw on the run's really cool, and yeah, I've had a lot of fun with him. The only knock I've got is his cadence, and he prats around too much at the line of scrimmage. I've had a few delay of games when using him, but otherwise, you know, I've got the I forget what it's called. Used to be like Hot Route Master or something. So it does say that it increases his. Let's have a look at it. 4 additional hot routes and fast playmaker reactions. So fast playmaker reactions, I thought I assumed it would speed him up, but like I said, it starts on, so you end up with those hot routes, and it's been useful. You know, you just get better routes that you can call for your players, and it just makes you that more dynamic on offense, allow you to mix it up and really find those gaps in your zones, or the weaknesses of the other team. So, but yeah, I won't be getting the Brock Purdy. If I'd have known the Brock Purdy was coming, I probably would have hung on to the tokens, I think, and sort of see what's coming. But you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? You can keep holding your tokens and never buy anything. So I was just sick of those left-handed quarterbacks. So in the end, I thought, yeah, I've got to go and get this card, and yeah, I'm really pleased with him. I think he'll last for you know a good few weeks at the very least. And you know, when a player does come that's a big enough increase to warrant getting rid of him, you know, we're going to get some training back from him, or you know, we've even got him as an option to put in if we wanted to go with Chiefs chemistry at a later date. But as you can see at the moment, we're 49ers chemistry here. Obviously, we're going to be losing a lot of that Gridiron Guardians chemistries and all of those boosts soon. So I can't remember what Cole Hamilton goes down to, whether it's an 88, but obviously I haven't maxed him out. I haven't got all of the energy cells. In terms of the season 2 players, I've only maxed out Cooper DeJean and Teron Smith. I'm sure I did somebody else. Did I do somebody else? I think I was thinking about doing Brian Burns, but I didn't bother in the end. And I figured that there's so many wide receivers coming out that Stephon Diggs isn't that quick. And I thought, well, I've got 2,500 and odd season tickets left, so I'll probably wait and just let those convert over and sort of get a few of the new players upgraded. We do need to really start concentrating on our defensive line. We'll probably end up getting Nick Bosa sold. So I sort of started out with platinum players everywhere just to keep the value in the team, and then I've gradually sold them. But I kind of wished I'd have listened to my gut and went with the 88 Miles Garrett, because I think that he would have sat there for quite a while. Because running backs are going to be 10 a penny. I mean, Saquon's doing all right, but I still kind of feel that he's not that much different to the Christian McCaffrey card. But you know, we're gonna be getting some of the angry runs players coming through. Um, there's not much point doing much in the fullback either, because we're going to be getting a Christian Okoye, I think, who's a 91. So we're going to start seeing more players into the 90s now. So you know, we did some updates to our offensive line when we first started playing the house rules. The offensive line was pretty bad. We ended up going with the heritage player, got Anthony Munoz playing, so we're missing out on his chemistry. But we decided to get him fully maxed out, keep Tyron Smith on the left, and then get Anthony Munoz over at left tackle. I think we had like an 82 in each of these positions. We had Jake Brendel there starting, and Travis Clayton, and then we managed to get this Austin Corbett from one of the GG packs, and then we were just getting blitzed up the middle. It was getting silly, to be honest, along the right side. It doesn't take much for players to work it out, and we also need to probably start thinking about tight ends as well. Receivers are all right. We probably need to put Braxton over at wide receiver 2, and but yeah, probably getting another tight end. I fancy getting the Vernon Davis in there to keep some 49ers chemistry, and probably get a right guard, an upgrade at right guard. But there aren't many, to be honest. I think when I got Larry Little, he was probably amongst the highest, if not the second, or might have even been the first. So we need to sort of sort that out. But generally, we've been playing pretty well on offense and the house rules. But yeah, defense, the sort of interior of the defense, the middle linebackers, the left outside linebacker is letting us down a bit. We've obviously got that Brian Burns there. I'm contemplating just buying the 750 season ticket just to get him to 88. But yeah, we're going to have to probably get a higher rated middle linebacker. I can't remember what position Junior Seau is, but a guy was using him and he absolutely ripped me apart. So I might look to see if I can pick him up cheap. I'm pretty sure he's a middle linebacker. We could probably get Ray Lewis at middle linebacker 2, and then get Junior Seau hovering over the middle. I think they had like a lurker on him, which gives you more picks, and he picked me off 3 times. And then, as I said, the defensive line, we'll probably look for a new left end. I'm hoping that we get Nick Bosa as part of Most Feared in one of the other releases, because I think you get a few batches of the Most Feared, don't you? So I'm hoping that maybe we get another higher rated Nick Bosa. We can get him sold, and these guys have been on the team for a long time now. They predate this Miles Garrett, so well, all of them have been. I think they're pretty much the last 4 or 5, maybe 6 weeks they've been here, so we definitely need to upgrade there. The flanks of the secondary are not too bad. We're playing pretty well, to be honest, with coverage. I mean, generally our defense is playing better. I kind of feel that I'm playing defense better than I am offense, which is a bit of a surprise. But I think that's just because when you play house rules, no, you're not really rushing because it's like a 1st and 25 or whatever. Most people are passing anyway, so you're not really doing anything with stopping runs up the middle and that sort of thing. Most people, if they do run, they're like running sweeps. But I mean, saying that, when I've been using, I'd usually be using Cole Hamilton or Cam Chancellor. So I've got Cole Hamilton as sub linebacker, and then that means that Cam is also on the field, and we just got Damar the other day, so I'm only just getting to grips with him and learning about him. His change of direction isn't great, but I've been preferring using Carl Hamilton or Cam Chancellor, either one of those. And usually what happens is we get pressure and sacks from the front four, so they are doing a job. Bosa seems to play quite well, even though he's an 84 and probably, what is he, second lowest after the left outside linebacker and the middle linebacker. So, but yeah, it's going to be an exciting few days now with getting some updates to the team, seeing what comes out with the angry runs and the most feared. But I've already got sort of a rough plan on what's going to happen. Obviously, we're going to be seeing this removal of the Gridiron Guardians chemistry. So I'm not quite sure how some of this other chemistry that these players are getting, whether Damar, I'm sure we'll probably go back to 89 at that point, but we'll see. I mean, I think he's pretty much the best free safety in the game at the moment still anyway, isn't he? But we're going to have, I think there's a Brian Dawkins, isn't there, that's coming out? I can't remember. I'm sure he's a safety, isn't he? I think he's a free safety. So, we might have some options. And we've got the Pat Tillman as well. I haven't got him yet. I think we need to get more captain tokens to get him upgraded. So, there might be a time where if Cole Hamilton does drop lower, we've got the option of getting the Pat Tillman up to sort of 90s, I think. But yeah, right. It's getting late now. It's nearly 20 to 2, or it's 20 to 2 in the morning here in the UK. So I'm just going to wrap this video up now. So was the platinum pack worth it? I'd say yes, it was. You can expect to get anywhere from 700k if you're really unlucky and just pulled 80s, but let's face it, that's not going to happen. And all the way up to people getting close to the 2 million mark. Middling, you're probably going to get somewhere between like the 1.2 and 1.5 million is what most people seems to have got in when I've watched people opening these packs. So I got 1.31 million, so sort of in and around that value. So if you have hit level 50 or you're about to hit level 50 and you've got the coin, especially if you've still got your 4,600 points from your pre-order, a lot of people like to hang on to those. If that is the case, it might be worth just adding a few more coins and using that platinum pack, because you're going to be, guaranteed with having, probably at least 1 million coins to play with, especially with these upcoming promos. So I'm going to call it a night. I'm gonna hit the sack, get some shut eye. If you like these videos and you find it interesting that somebody in the UK is playing Madden, pop me a subscribe, pop me a comment, pop me a like, all that good stuff, and I will catch you again in the next video. Bye for now.